Hey guys, it's Melissa. Thanks for tuning in to our Let's Go Emerald training group. Today we're going to be talking about onboarding new coaches. I know that this is scary, especially if this is your very first coach and you want to do it right, and we want you to do it right. So I want you just to feel at ease about it. I know we have it written out in the Like a Boss training, but I just want to make you feel comfortable with the process and let you know that we're here to help you transition, okay? You're not just that's the beautiful thing about joining our team is once you join, you're not like just on your own. We're here to help guide you through the process, okay? So next video, the one after this is going to be about following up, which, hopefully you guys have finished all of your 20 messages, all of your 20 invites, and have a bunch of people in the sneak peek group, okay? So after this, recording, make sure you watch the follow-up so that you can just listen to that before you actually sign up the coach. But that's what I want to talk about today, just so that you feel at ease about it, okay? So somebody commits, yes, I want to join up as a coach, I'm super excited. What do I do? Is there a website I have to go to or something like that? Yes, there is. So this is where you come in and you say, hopefully you have already figured out which challenge pack that they want to get started with. And of course, that's the best way to get started because they have the program, they have the shakes, and they get their business fee waived. So always try to get somebody to get started with a challenge pack because that is the best way to get started, hands down. So you give them instead of the direct link, like you would give them for a challenge pack, you actually just give them your Beachbody website. So you can say, go to www.beachbodycoach.com/your screen name. And you can say, you can click the, I think it's a green, you can say click the green coach tab, and then you're gonna have to fill out a little information. And then at the end of that, you can choose your challenge pack. But in that information, they are going to ask you for your social security number because we do get 1099. They're going to ask you for your screen name, and that's going to be what's at the end of your name. At the end of your website. And I always recommend, I'm like, excuse me, if your name is still available, go ahead and take that. So just because, sometimes people will get to the sign-up process and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I want my screen name to be, and it'll actually keep them from signing up for a couple days because they're thinking about what they want their screen name to be. So giving them that suggestion of if your name is still available, just go ahead and take that. So www.beachbodycoach.com/screen name, click the green coach tab, fill out the information there, give them a little heads up that they're, what they're going to be filling out, and then just say at the very end, just like you're shopping online in your, Amazon shopping cart, you're going to choose your challenge pack and your flavor of Shakeology. And they're going to say, well, what should I get? Because there's a lot of options to choose from, right? Lots of flavors. And they're going to ask you, should I get the bag or should I get the samples? And I always tell people it's more bang for your buck if you get the bag. It's actually 30 servings, whereas the samples are only 24 servings. However, samples are nice to have so that you can, bundle them and sell them within your groups or give them to people who, just want to try it before ordering. So there's pros and cons to both of them. So letting them know that and then say once you pick your challenge pack, you'll see your business fee is waived. So that's pretty much the sign-up process. And then they're pretty much going to message you and say, okay, I did it. I signed up. It's official. I saw your name. And you want to make sure that, say, you should see my name, in the little, it'll say, who's your coach? And if you gave them your website, your name should pop up. However, there's been times when maybe they accidentally already had a coach, so you can give them your coach ID number and they can search for you that way or by your name, but they should see your name while signing up. let's see, okay, so they message you and they are super excited, and then you stay at that same excitement level, okay? Like you should be super excited that you have a new coach. So when they message you, reply back, yay, I'm so excited that you joined, it's official, and then tell them what you're gonna do next. Say, okay, next up, or, you know, I'm gonna add you to our coaches only page, so keep a lookout for that. I'll tag you in that post and you should get a really nice warm welcome. And I don't tell people that I make a pretty collage for them because I like for it to be a surprise. I like them to see it and be like, oh, whoa, this is awesome. I haven't been recognized like this in a while. So it's just a nice little perk and a nice welcome. But I do tell them that I'm going to add them to the page, okay? And then I say, and that's the first thing I do is add them to the team page. The second thing I do is I say, okay, I'm going to send you a new coach email. And within that email, and actually it's going to be in the files section. I want you guys to all have it. It's in all the files of all the team pages, but I know that it can kind of get lost in there. So make sure you save that to your computer under your Beachbody file so you can reference it over and over again. But so basically what you need to know as their coach is you need to log into your back office after they sign up, and you're going to see an announcement. And it's going to say new coach, okay? Write down their name, their email address, so you can email them, their coach ID number, and their screen name. So 4 things you need to write down, okay? And then once you go to email them, you really just copy and paste the Get Started Right email that I've already created the template for you guys, but all you have to do is switch out the name. It has like a little line, so you just customize it. So change their name, add in their coach ID number and their screen names, and that's really it. You send that to them, and then at the bottom of that it says, let me know when you want to have a Get Started Right call, or let me know when we can have our first chat. That's the scariest part, to be 100% honest, when you have your first phone call with your coach because you don't know what they're going to say. I'll be honest, that's the scariest thing. But, you know, as a way to help you through that, if it's your very first time, ask your upline coach, say, is it okay if we do a 3-way Zoom so that we can all talk, or like a 3-way chat or something like that? That way they can kind of walk you through how to do it your first couple of times, but there's also a template for that. And honestly, your first Get It Started Right call is really more about them. They're probably going to ask you questions, but there is a template for the Get Started Right call. And so maybe that's a whole nother video. So, but that's really it. So you sign them up, or you explain to them how to sign up, you add them to the team page, you send them the welcome email, and then from then you wait for them to have that first Get Started Right call, okay? And then from there, you know, you tell them about the trainings in the back office, how to set up your direct deposit. And I think this is an entirely other video I probably need to make. And tell them about the training in the back office, or the Like a Boss Facebook group that we have for a new coach training. And really from then on, your job is to just be there to answer questions, for guidance, and just really, like I said before in the other video, is you get to inspire them. You get to believe that they're going to be successful at this, even when they don't necessarily believe it themselves. I think that about all of you guys because I know how many different types of people have been successful at this job. There's no coaches are exactly the same. Everybody does something a little different. Everyone has a different background. Everyone is a different shape, a different size, a different personality. So anyone can do this business if you are willing to put in the time and the work and the effort and build those relationships. So I don't want you guys to be scared to sign your coaches, and I hope just walking you through that process makes you feel like, okay, I could do this. And then you know, those are things that you get to perfect. Every single time you sponsor a new coach, it's another opportunity to make that onboarding process better, okay? But for your first couple ones that you do, reach out to your upline and they'll be more than happy to help you because they're excited that you're getting started on creating your own team too. So, and then somebody had mentioned something about staying organized. if you could see my desk right now, I'm not organized like I want to be, and I'm organized in my mind, but I've always been the type of person that keeps stuff in my brain besides writing it down, and I'm learning to write everything down now because I'm super overloaded. But you know, that's with a ton of coaches. But if you're just getting started, I'm trying to think of like what kind of organization you would need. You just kind of need their contact information, and then the next time you're going to follow up with them. When's the next time you're going to have a one-on-one, or when's the next time you guys are going to chat? And honestly, the best thing you could do for your new coach is to co-host a group with them. Just ask them, you know, you guys can split the post, whether it's a free group or themed group, you know what I'm talking about, or a challenge group. And after my Get Started Right calls, I'd like to give people, you know, an action plan. So, okay, just think about what theme you want to make your next group. Look at your calendar, figure out what day you want to start it, how long, and I recommend 5 to 7 days for the free groups, and what do you want the theme to be, and I will help co-host it with you, and we can share posts, so at least you'll get one like on or comment on the post or whatever. And then from there, so you can help co-host a group with them for their free group and for a challenge group. And that's really the best thing you can do as their brand new coach, is just kind of, you know, walk them through it, and they're going to learn from you. That's a cool thing, is when you sign up with your coach, they're watching you. And you know, it kind of just makes you have more accountability in your coaching journey. So anyways, I hope that you guys feel super confident about signing up a coach and the process, and know that it's something that we can always perfect. And it's kind of a fun learning experience, and you learn as you go. Your first coach is not going to be onboarded the same way that your 15th coach is. You know, it's just going to get better with time, but you've got to start somewhere. And the best thing you can do is be their cheerleader. Believe in them and point them in the right direction, and plug them into the trainings where they're going to learn. Okay, guys, I hope this was helpful. And if you haven't gotten your 20 messages in, go do that and add them to the page. We have this training set for you so that you don't have to do all the explaining the business for them. Okay, I know I kind of went backwards, and so that's all the, you know, the stuff that we covered today. The onboarding is probably stuff you're going to deal with in a couple days or next week, but I just wanted you guys to kind of get ahead of the game. But make sure you're still adding people into that group today. All right, bye guys.